How's it going, lads?
How are
As you
you?
can probably tell from the accent, Ireland,
Yeah,
representing.
yeah, that's it. Me too.
Me
And actually, there
too.
was a lot of Irish representation in the series as well. So,
Yeah.
like, Laurence, did you have a hand in that at all, or was that all Declan?
I mean, I'd like to say I did, but I don't think I really did. I mean, it was mainly all Declan. Declan's the head honcho, the main genius of the whole show.
Yeah.
I greatly enjoyed the ladies. Are you looking well? Or sorry, are you well because you're looking well?
Right. Yeah, yeah. We haven't seen the show, and yeah, that was we had a big kind of walk to get to the main line, and I said, can I just ad lib a little bit? And he says, well, look, it's going to get taken out really in the edit, but I goes, look, it'll just help me get into it, and they left it in, so
Did
I'm really
they?
happy with that. Yeah, yeah,
Who did
yeah.
you say that to?
It was Sarah when we were shooting over in Iceland. But we haven't watched the show yet, so we haven't seen it.
Well, I could tell you now, it is absolutely brilliant. It's a lovely way to
Amazing.
dive back into the world of The Witcher. And while I know that like not everybody's going to be a walking encyclopedia like Henry Cavill is with the lore, but how familiar were you both with the series before stepping into the roles?
Well, I would be a massive fan of the games. I think I've done a playthrough about 3 times, and every time we shot, I was staying right beside the studio, and it was during lockdown. I just go home and play the game to unwind. So I just never kind of left the world. And Sophia was a massive
Yeah.
fan of the show too.
I was familiar with the series before and I was a fan of it. I had to rewatch it in detail to make sure that I was up to scratch by the time I obviously got on set. But yeah, we both, of course, watched it. You couldn't really miss it when it came out. It was the biggest thing on Netflix.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
We
most
feel honoured
definitely.
to be a part of it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, and like some of the fight choreography in it is top notch. And you're of course have some scenes with Michelle Yeoh, who
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
iconic in terms of her movement and martial arts skills. So were there any like tips and tricks that she gave you both? Because there is one scene where, it's scripted that you guys get your ass handed to you by her at one point, but I'm
Yeah.
sure
Easily
in like
done.
the rehearsal rooms it was probably a little bit of a different story.
She was, I mean, Michelle was just so incredible to work with. She never kind of overshared or overstepped. She just kind of really worked with us and
Mhm.
guided us quite silently, and we were able to watch her and learn from her. And I think she was just so easy to work with. I think I've admired Michelle's work for as long as I can remember. So I was watching her. I learnt a lot from her personally.
Mhm.
Then and just was able to watch, and it was just really easy to get along with.
It's
So
crazy, and she demystifies herself very quickly. I mean, as you know,
yeah.
we all play elves in the show, and the first word she said to me was, "Oh, give us a look at your ears." And she goes, "Ah, I see where they catch you." And she just walked away. And I go, right, I'm in love with this woman. So
Oh,
yeah,
I love that.
she was the crack. She was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just finally, Sophia, Ayla, she gets to kind of embody both sides of what I think makes a powerful character in the Witcher franchise. You've got the musicality, but then you've also got the badassery as well. So how did you find,
Yeah.
bringing that character to life?
I absolutely loved it. I think holding both of those sorts of characters was just like a dream to play, because I could be quite fierce and strong and fight, but also be very vulnerable and sensitive and feel really deeply. And to play both of those was just an honor to
Mm.
do that. Music and like being physical is something that I would have loved to have done in a job, and it was handed to me with this project. So it was amazing.
Dream role. Right.
Dream.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, guys. And I do hope you get to see it soon. It is very, very good.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till
Thank you.
Christmas, but thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks very much,
Cheers.
guys.
Bye bye.